Welcome back to Senate Education, Wednesday, April 27th, 328. Draft 1.1 of a strike-all amendment to H456 is in our inboxes and has been posted online. We're going to start with just a refresher, if you don't mind. Well, two things. For those of you who have not had an opportunity, we did hear by letter yesterday from Representative Dickinson, Lynn Dickinson, who's the chair of the Vermont State College's Board of Trustees. I also provided committee members with a handout of a paper copy of the letter, and Representative Dickinson's letter was emailed around yesterday. If anybody is interested in hearing additional testimony from Representative Dickinson, please let me know. The amendment that Senator Perchlik we have already embedded into the draft, but I would like him, if he would just again, 50,000 foot, what does it do?
My amendment, there are another amendment to 456, but my amendment adds 2 members to both the Vermont State College Corporation Board of Trustees and the UVM and State Agricultural College Board of Trustees. For the state college system, it adds an additional student member. They only have 1 now. UVM has 2 students, so it lines up state colleges with the UVM as far as number of students on the board. And then it also adds 1 faculty or staff to be elected by the faculty or staff and staff. So it's state colleges, 1 student, 1 faculty or staff. For UVM, it's 1 faculty or staff elected by the faculty senate and an additional self-replicating board member. Right now they have 9. They have 9 trustees that are elected from the General Assembly and 9 that are elected from the board itself. And this would make that 10 that are elected from the board itself, plus 1 faculty or staff elected by the faculty and staff of the university.
Any questions for Senator Perchlik? We've talked about this quite a bit. Just want to give everyone an opportunity. So I'd like a straw poll, even though we have it in. I would like to take a straw poll to see who is interested, let's say, keeping it there. So if you would raise your hand in favor of keeping it there. 4. So that is, so we will keep it there. Thanks, Senator Perchlik. So the other amendment, Ms. St. James, was just the part, the other instance of amendment, correct me if I'm wrong, is the part that where you added provides a high quality education. Is that accurate?
Yes, Beth St. James, Office of Legislative Counsel. Yes, and that was, I believe, after discussion with Jim, that language was added. I was not a part of those discussions.
So committee, just look at that for a minute, if you wouldn't mind. So the corporation, Jim, I'm wondering how is this different the way you're writing it rather than list high quality education as a 5th?
For the record, Jim,
yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it's sort of like Senator Perchlik had said at one point, it's kind of, this makes it feel as though it's understood. So just tell me a little bit about what we're going to be getting back and what we might not be getting back by doing it the way you're doing it.
I don't know there's a substantive difference. The reason I did it this way is because, first of all, it doesn't fit very well into the current list form.
Okay.
Second, each of those items on the list, 1 through 4, they're all defined in the definitions, but high quality is not. And I'm not sure if you want to define high quality. So,
no, I think this is good.
Yeah, okay.
I just wanted to sort of pull that apart a little bit. Is there anything else that committee or Leg Council that we need to review regarding H456?
I just want to make sure the committee is comfortable with the changes that were made yesterday to the Section 7 and beyond related to Senator Perchlik's amendment.
Okay. The floor is yours.
They're highlighted in yellow, begins on,
Ours is not in yellow.
Page 7, it is.
Oh, okay. Mine is not. Okay.
Highlight.
Oh, if it's online.
Okay.
Are you online with it? Yeah.
Are you on the,
Okay.
Look at the
I'm on the website.
Attachment.
The webpage.
education site.
It's on page 7, lines 2, 3, 4, and 6.
yes.
great. Please go ahead.
There was a request from the committee to make it more clear that faculty and staff could, all faculty and staff could participate in the election. And this section applies to the Vermont state colleges. And so there was a change to, instead of the faculty, I think, Senate, the faculty assembly or assemblies, because there may be more than one. And then a change to the faculty or staff term dates, start or end date of August to August 1st. And that this language also appears in the Vermont State, the UVM section as well, which is page 11, starting on line 5.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
So on number 5, where it says faculty assembly or assembly shall oversee all faculty or staff trustee elections, but they are commingled as an election. So why do we say or staff? Is there a reason for that? I mean, every other place it says faculty and staff. It'd be fun.
Did you tell me what page you're
Yeah.
I'm on number 5,
Top of
on
page
page
Thank you.
3.
Oh, page
Yeah.
3.
Number 5, where it's talking about the election process.
Okay.
I can, I see your confusion there. I don't think it was a purposeful word choice on my part, and I can certainly change that to and. I'm just trying to put it in context and see if there's a reason.
This isn't on page 7.
Faculty assembly.
It's,
No, I'm at page 3.
Oh,
On
page
page
3.
3, page 3, number 5.
line 5,
Line 5?
No.
line 10. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, line 10 and following, and
Okay.
so.
I don't. Yeah, I don't have, on page 3,
No.
line 10, I
Are you
have
on the-
nothing about.
Am I on the right?
Are you on the
edition?
website?
I'm on
Yeah,
the
I'm
activity.
I'm draft 2.1.
Draft
and
1.1. This is.
One
What happened
point
to
one.
2.1?
Oh,
This is a strike off.
great. Daphne, what did you post? Is that a correct? You probably posted the right thing.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at the
I probably
attachment to
downloaded the
the.
wrong thing.
So I jumped on
Oh,
the
the strike
first
all
thing.
amendment. Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
so-
All right.
so that-
Apologies.
So it should say draft
Are we all on
1.1.
the-
I think
that's
the
okay,
issue is
all.
the same. though.
There we
It's
are,
on
yeah.
page
It
7.
probably does say the same thing on page 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was underneath, I went in order, sorry. Okay, so what page?
So-
7. Okay, yes, there it is.
Yeah.
Line 1. Center line, please.
So it is. I'm looking for the election section.
Mhm.
Like line 4, which is faculty or staff. You're saying faculty and staff.
Yeah, that's all.
I
That's
think
all, because everything else is and.
Yeah,
Sure, I can make that change.
Refers to the.
Because it's,
person,
is
right?
it one election? It's
one-
open to all faculty and staff.
But it says that the trustee shall be faculty or staff employed,
Right, and then
and
it's,
then it says faculty assembly or
but
somebody.
it's
shall
one
oversee.
trustee. Why would you have 2 elections? Then you, if you're gonna have one trustee, you should have a pool of people who are electing one
One.
person. So you'd have to put them in. You'd have to commingle
Right.
because,
them.
yeah, shall
Or put a
oversee,
piece in there about that.
Well, that's in a perfect piece.
I don't know if it's easier to, you could take out some words there and say, shall oversee the trustee election, or the faculty. or something.
Open to all faculty.
I guess what they're
Shall
saying,
oversee the trustee election, right?
yeah,
The
or
faculty-
oversee the election,
The faculty
faculty or
slash
staff.
or staff.
yeah. You could have or staff if you worded that way.
I still don't like it.
Yeah, I could,
Yeah, it's confusing.
Sure, I could change it to shall oversee all trustee elections under this subdivision.
Oh, ooh, that,
yeah.
That sounds great.
Great.
Other concerns or questions? Senator
I'll
Chinden.
make a general comment, and I just want to pick up on your line of questioning yesterday, Chair Campion, is for both sides of this, being that the University of Vermont leadership and VSC leadership is opposed, and there are others that are for it. This is not going to change much. I don't think this is going to fix a lot of problems, and I don't think it's going to cause a lot of problems. I just want to set expectations for both sides. But I do think it will create, if this passes into law, create good, effective conduits between the Board of Trustees of these institutions with the faculty that are overseeing the curriculum and stewarding the academic missions of these institutions. So it has my support, but I don't necessarily put a lot of stock in it, shaking things one way or the other.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion, given that unless people want to see a clean version with that edit, I would ask for a motion to move draft 1.1 of H456 with the edit just outlined by Ms. St. James, which would remove the words on page 7 with lines 3 and 4 would remove the words faculty or staff, and the line would read, the faculty assembly or assembly shall oversee all trustee elections
Under the subsection.
under the subsection. Yes.
It would also appear on page 11 in the UVM section.
And it would appear on page 11 as well. Are people comfortable with that? Sure, I don't want to force anybody. So I don't see a motion, so it's dead as now, but
So moved.
Senator Perschlick moves draft 1.1 of H456 as just outlined. Committee questions or discussion? Okay, do you want to call the roll?
Senator-
Yeah,
Sorry.
please.
Just to mention, I'm not sure if you looked at the very end, but the act title has changed because it's not now, it's about the National Guard Tuition Benefit Program. So on the very last page, lines 8 through 10 has a new act name. Just want to make sure you're comfortable with that.
Academy of Vermont State Colleges, University of Vermont. Yes, looking around. Yes, thank you.
So,
Please, Senator Lyons, discussion.
well, I'm very happy with the first part of the bill, and I think
Yes.
it's important to have that go forward. I'm not thrilled with the other part that I didn't vote for. So it puts me in a position of deciding how to vote for the whole bill.
Yeah, so I'm in a similar situation.
I'd like to see the bill go forward, but I don't want to see it overwhelmingly.
Overwhelmingly go for it, right. So I can just speak to, yeah, I'm in a similar situation. I would like to see it go forward. And given that it's the majority of the committee, most of whom on the committee I respect, and I would like to do that good work. But I also will absolutely respect anyone that votes no. And it's possible that during some discussions and things, we know that proposals are on their way. We know that people have been speaking openly about some of the, dividing the question, all that stuff. And that, of course, will be left up to however different members want to vote. But yeah, please, no pressure. Yes, please.
So, no, I think that I would like to support the bill
Uh-huh.
with it as it is, but that when the question might be divided, or I would reserve the right to vote as I see fit. Who knows how that will
Right, as,
Never knows.
who knows, first it may change his mind, but which would be really top off the session if you change your mind. So with that, Senator Percy, could you be so kind as to call the roll?
I will. Senator Chittenden,
Aye.
Senator Hooker,
Yeah,
Senator Lyon,
yes,
Senator Percy votes yes, Senator Tarantini,
Yes.
Senator Campion,
Yes.
600.
Senator Hooker is going to do the honors. She's been working on this issue for quite a while, and so that is that. So committee, that leaves us with one bill to leave, H727, which we will see a clean copy of tomorrow. Hopefully voted out then. That will also, given that it's tomorrow, it'll give people opportunity to bring in amendments, have additional conversations, whatever people want to do before it's on the floor next week. And then H101 is again, it has been drafted as the postponement of the special education rule. So what I plan to do tomorrow is talk a little bit more about that. If we decide to postpone, it can be done in committee conference on the H716. Is a possibility for that. So, or we could always send this one over. Any questions or concerns at this point before we wrap for the day? Senator Johnson?
I'm all set. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, you're okay, Thomas? Senator Hooker?
fine.
Senator Lyons? Okay. Daphne, anything else?
Not that I will.
Okay. Okay, thanks, everyone.